You are specially welcome to this segment of the program. Inuagata no Sahai is still my name, and I'm so excited to come your way this morning and add profound value to your day. And my conversation with you this morning is on the topic 7 ways to secure customers' loyalty for your supermarket business. 7 ways to secure customers' loyalty for your supermarket business. And let's start with your parking lot. Make it very convenient for customers to park when they're driving. You know, most customers that patronizes supermarkets often come in with cars. And do you know that there have been so many customers that have, tried to drive into supermarket, and the clumsiness of the old parking space, the uneasiness just made them to also just reverse back and just go and check an alternative. And that means that you have just lost a customer if that happened to your supermarket. It is very, very important for you to make it convenient for them. Engage personnel out there outside to control the inflow and outflow of vehicles. Customers just want convenience. And when they are coming in with their cars, most times those customers that are driving with their cars, they make huge patronage. They pick the trolley and they buy lots of things because they have their vehicles that they will use to convey them back. And when they are coming in for your own good, for the progress, sales and turnover of your supermarket, ensure that you make it convenient for them to get their vehicles into your parking lot, and also when they are coming out, make it convenient for them. Let someone be always be out there in the parking lot coordinating the inflow and outflow of vehicles. If more than one person is even better for you. This is so important. Then another way to secure customers' loyalty for your supermarket business is for you to avoid close policing of customers when they come around. This is what I mean. You see yourself stepping into a supermarket, and as you just start moving from the very first shelf, somebody is just on you. You just feel that eyes are on you. And when you turn around, the person is not a distance away. The person is just like 2-3 steps away from you. And they give this body language that looks as if you have come to steal. And this is very embarrassing. It's not good for your brand image, if you run a supermarket. It's not good at all. If you must watch customers, probably you feel that, you don't, this is Nigeria, for example, you don't trust anybody. Make sure you do it discreetly. Stay at a considerable distance away. The customer should not even notice that he or she is being watched. Do it discreetly. Not a situation whereby somebody is stepping in and moving from shelf A to B, C, then there is a man or a lady on him or her that is just also moving with him. That makes the customer start feeling uneasy, and the customer at the end of the day may just get angry, irritated, and walk away. But if you do it discreetly, the customer doesn't know. In short, we have CCTV cameras around. Why not use those CCTV cameras? There are many supermarkets out there that, they don't, do this close policing of customers when customers come around. And there have been no situation of theft. So make sure you avoid this close policing of customers when they come around, giving them this body language that they have come to steal. Like I said, if you must do it, if your budget cannot handle installation of CCTV cameras, just do it discreetly. Do it at a considerable distance. The customer should not know, should not get any inkling. There should be no way the customer should know that he or she is being watched. If you must do it. This is so important. The first, thing I said concerning, securing customers' loyalty for your supermarket business is for you to ensure that you make it convenient for customers to park. And then secondly, ensure you avoid close policing of customers. The third one, ensure that items are properly compartmentalized. You should not be looking for cosmetics and then there are more they're in the kitchen shelf. You should not be looking for food seasoning, and then food seasoning, they now tell you, oh, it's on the other shelf. And when you get to that other shelf, what is written on it is baby items. No, ensure things are properly compartmentalized. This is so important. Ensure order. You understand? Ensure order. Do it decently, and raise, cosmetics items on cosmetic shelf, named it that way, and rate kitchen items on kitchen shelf. You should not be looking for kitchen items and then the kitchen items are found in cosmetic shelf. No, this disorganization can discourage customers, and they will go to, your competitor that is better organized and that has a, better order. This is just so important. Then the fourth one, I beg your pardon, items should be visible at a glance with good lighting. You don't need deep blue light for your shopping, for your supermarket or your shopping mall. You don't need deep blue light. You don't need deep green light. You don't need it. You need white light, bright white light that will make your items visible. Using deep blue light or deep green light is not for every business. It's not for every setting. No, you don't need it in that kind of situation. You don't need it in supermarket. There are some people that are elderly. And imagine somebody in his late 60s come around to buy things from you, and because of your deep blue light, your deep purple light, or deep green light, the person will need to squint his or her eyes to look for items. Some items could be so small, maybe the person wants to get a roll-on or some other smaller items and all that, and because of your deep blue light or deep green light, these things are not visible, and the person could get discouraged and walk away. And that is not good for the progress of your business. The fifth one is avoid long waiting on the queue at the pay point. Avoid it. Avoid, somebody has taken time, rushed from the office or rushed from after close of work. He or she wants to quickly get things for the children, and the baby is at home that is, a breastfeeding baby, mother with a baby. She left the baby at home or with somebody in the car, and the person quickly wants to get something, and after she has, done pick the items he or she that she needed, the next thing is that she's spending 20 minutes, 1 hour on the queue just to make payment. You should do everything possible to ensure that that doesn't happen. People have their time, and they came to patronize your supermarket, and at the end of the day, you are wasting their time, probably because your staff at the pay points are just wasting time chatting around. They don't care whether people are on queue. They are browsing on their phone and just doing things that has no relationship with the job they have been employed to do. Or probably your system is always malfunctioning. The POS machine is never working. The computer, the network is always failing, and all the rest. You just need to ensure that all those factors that needs to be in place to see that there's smooth, flow of traffic at your pay point is put in place. This is so important. It will help you to secure the loyalty of customers for your supermarket when they know that you don't waste their time. This is so important. And then the sixth one is that make extra efforts to ensure that you always have change, lower denomination. You see, you've gone somewhere you go to a shopping mall or a supermarket, and then after buying things and your change is 150 naira, 200 naira as the case may be, 180 naira, and you always hear this language of, sir, there's no change. Pick some candies, pick some sweets, pick Tom, beg your pardon, they didn't pay for this advert, so we'll not mention any brand name. Pick these candies, pick this, sweet, pick that. Did I tell you I want Tom? There are some customers that all those sugar sweets and those candies, some customers that came to patronize you, probably they even have medical counsel to reduce their sugar intake. And now you are telling them because there is no change, they should pick those candies, pick those, big sweets and all that. Pick chewing gum. Do I tell you I want to chew gum? So you have to make that extra effort. If I am going to leave my money with you, let me do it out of my own choice, not you muzzling me to spend the money on things I don't want. No, it's wrong. Do everything possible to ensure that you have your 50 naira change, you have your 100 naira, you have your 200 naira change, you have your 20 naira and 10 naira change for those of you that are in Nigeria. This is so important. Just so important. And it's just for you to meet your bank, talk with your account officer. They will ensure you always have this change. Let them know that every week or every 2 times a week or so, please, I need these denominations. And so that customers will always be happy to patronize you. Somebody will come to patronize you 4 times in a month, and the person left 250 the other day. The person is leaving 150 naira today. The person is to leave 130 naira the other day. This is not good for your brand image. If the person aggregates all this together in a year, it becomes something very, very substantial. If the customer decides to leave the chain, let that come from his own choice. Let that come from our own choice. Not you muzzling the customer, to buy things that he or she doesn't want, or to just forgo the chain. No, this is not good for your brand image. And the 7th one, which is the concluding one this morning, is that your staff, especially your security personnel, should stop asking for tips. There is this language in our Nigerian environment. You go to a shopping mall or a supermarket, you go somewhere to buy things, and as you are leaving, somebody is asking you, anything for your boys, sir? Anything for the girls, anything for the boys? These are phrases that some customers find very embarrassing. They find it very harassing. And you just need to train your people, encourage them to stop that, because this doesn't project your supermarket, in a positive light. It doesn't positively impact your brand image. It should be stopped. Asking for tips should be stopped by your staff, by your personnel. Oga, anything, Oga, we dey here. All those kind of language should be avoided. It's not good for your brand image. Somebody can just stop coming to patronize you because of that harassment. If the person wants to give a tip, it should also be out of his or her own volition. And then, your business is making progress. This is so important. As a way of recap, as I conclude this morning, and our topic is 7 ways to secure customers' loyalty for your supermarket business. The first one is give customers convenient parking space. Ensure that they find it very easy to park. Then the second one is avoid close policing of customers. The third one, ensure that items are properly compartmentalized. The fourth one, items should be visible at a glance with good lighting. Ensure that the place is properly lit. So important. Then the fifth one, avoid long waiting that wastes customers' time at the pay point. Then the sixth one is make extra effort to have enough lower denomination change. This is very important. Don't forget that. Don't muzzle people to spend money on what they didn't plan and probably what they've been medically advised not to take. This is so important. Then seventh, ensure that your staff, especially your security personnel, stop asking for tips. This is just so important. I know that profound value have been added to you today. And even for those of you that are outside, you don't run supermarket business and all that, these same strategies or nuggets can also be engaged to take your business or what you do to the next level. It's so important you reach me so that we can take this conversation to the next level. Train your people, like I mentioned just now, the need for them to be trained on courteous behavior and then be able to drive your brand. My phone number, the first one, is 080 66 86 50 60. I call it again, 080 66 86 50 60. Then the second one is 080 529 29120. Just take it one more time, 080 529 29120. If you are calling from outside Nigeria, any of the number, add the country code +234, and then you can reach me, we'll discuss and move forward. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I'll still be the amiable. Inuagata no Sahai. God bless you.